We're now into the time of year when migratory birds are making their way back, either to spend the summer in the lower 48 or use U.S. skies as a highway to a destination farther north. During migration season in particular, bird watching has become high-tech, using the network of National Weather Service radars to track the migratory behavior. Now, before focusing on the U.S., let me start with a wider view of bird migration patterns, courtesy of scientists from the Cornell Lab of Ornithology. This animation uses more than 6 million observations from a citizen science database called eBird, collected between 2002 and 2014. Each dot represents one of 118 migratory species. The position of each dot represents the average location of that species population on the calendar date shown. A combination of geography and large-scale weather patterns influences the choice of routes that birds use during the spring and fall migrations. As the animation plays again, note that the color of the dots changes, representing different months. Dr. Stephen Feldstein, a bird-watching enthusiast in our department, confirms that in May, several species commonly migrate through Pennsylvania, including the black-throated green warbler and the blue-headed vireo. He adds that some species, such as the scarlet tanager, actually nest here in Pennsylvania in the summer before returning to South America for the winter. Another version of this animation replaces each dot with a number, with each number representing a different species. With the key, which you can get by Googling Cornell Lab of Ornithology, just as written on the image, you would learn, for example, that some of the longest distance flyers include the American golden plover and several species of sandpiper, which spend winters in southern South America but summers in northern Canada. That's about a 17,000-mile round trip. Now, if you're interested in real-time bird migration data, the Cornell Lab also produces animated maps that show current bird migrations as detected by weather radars. This is from Sunday night. Green dots indicate radars from which data was available. The orange arrows show the directions that birds flew. Brighter colors indicate a higher migration rate. The unit here is proportional to birds per hour. Though it may look like there's no migration in the west, many radars there are blocked by the terrain, so some migration is likely still occurring. In addition to these real-time analyses, you can get bird migration forecasts, valid 3 hours after sunset. The models that produce these forecasts have been trained using 20-plus years of historical bird movements tracked by radar. That pattern recognition is then combined with weather forecasts from the American GFS model, the same one we often show you on Weather World, without the birds. Will Mother Nature provide a southerly tailwind to assist any migrating birds this weekend and beyond? Stay tuned. Our extended forecast is next.